Hello, champions. Myself, Dr. Maddineni Srinivas, Dermatology faculty in this wonderful Cerebellum Academy. So here with me, I have Dr. Dhawal Bharat, who secured 639 rank in this NEET PG 2024 examination. Heartiest congratulations, Dr. Dhawal.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
So how did you immediately after looking at the results feel? What was your first feeling?
So it was unexpected rank for me since in the May CET session, I had a rank of 895. So I took a branch of ophthalmology at AIIMS. Then I didn't expected much rank. I had a plan of continuing ophthalmology at here only, but I had kept on studying for NEET. I wanted to give an honest exam for NEET, even though I had a seat. But because I prepared I was preparing from 2020. So I didn't wanted to waste an opportunity. So in that spirit, I gave the exam with a calm mind. I did not want a rank. I did not expect a seat. So there was a very clear mind of me just to give an honest exam. And that really helped me a lot to fetch this rank.
Yeah, it's we can say lot of improvement from the May INI. And students, I just want to mention the previous ranks which Dr. Dhawal secured. So in the November 2023 INI CET, he secured 1497, and prior to that in the 2023 NEET examination, it was 59,000. Yes, you heard it right. It is not 5,900. It is 59,000. So it's a huge jump. We can say improvement in the 2023 to 2024 exam. So Dr. Dhawal, can you please tell what were the points which were responsible for your 59,000 rank in 2023, and what was that improvement, magical improvement which you have made, which was responsible for the awesome 639 rank in 2024?
Sir, since being from a private medical institute, I always wanted a seat at a government medical institute or at AIIMS. So in my third year in 2020, right before COVID came, I bought an online subscription of many apps coaching institutes. And I started studying from then since 2020. But then came my internship, and then there was a 2023 NEET. I studied for 2 to 3 years, but I could not concise the notes. It was difficult to know what's important, what's not important. There's no use of solving 10,000 random MCQs, and now you won't gain anything from that. So that attempt was futile for me. And then I researched. Right after the exam, the last exam was on 5th of March 2023. I knew the exam was not good for me. Then even after studying for 2 to 3 years previously, on the next day of exam itself, I opened the Google. I studied all the faculties, like for all the subjects. I made a list based on which faculty to follow for which subject. It took me 1 to 2 months to exactly list out to which faculty should I follow, because I wanted to give it my all. And I didn't want to change the faculty afterwards. But then again, the Cerebellum that I found, Cerebellum app, then I got to know about BTR, I got to know about Zainab ma'am, and I think I'm very lucky to got to know Zainab ma'am and then to follow BTR. And I think it was the best decision. Then in early July, from June, I started my preparation for this NEET. For the next month, I still followed my previous coaching institute. But then in July, I subscribed to BTR, only the BTR session. Then up till the November INI and till the January, I was following the BTR and the other coaching institute which I previously followed, since I thought I had made notes of that. And then the exam got postponed. And then the whole of the Cerebellum team was very motivating us to take it as an opportunity in a problematic situation. And all of them, I think Praveen sir, Apurva sir, Goga sir, Zainab ma'am, all of them told to aim for INI CT. It was in 4 months, and it was doable exam, sir. It's not an impossible task. So that will really help. Then in January, I upgraded my plan from BTR to the whole of the Cerebellum plan. Then I followed, since there was only 4 months to the exam, and I didn't want to change the content. So what I did was I followed BTR and the coaching institute which I was previously following, and I attempted all the TNDs of Cerebellum, all the quick revision. Not all the quick revision, but especially those subjects which I was finding difficult previously. And the live lectures. I think the schedule and the live lectures really helped to keep us on track till the exam. And out of that, I think TNDs, test and discussion of Cerebellum faculties, I attempted of all subjects with all the honesty. And that really helped me a lot. And that's my point, sir. It's of no use of solving 10,000 or 20,000 MCQs in a year if you don't know how to solve one MCQ on a particular day of your exam. And the TNDs of Cerebellum, I think there were 100 MCQs after every lectures. And the faculty really helped to get the art of solving MCQs. It's an art, I think. To solve the MCQs, the answer is in front of you. You have to derive the answer from that.
Yeah, so I really like this point that MCQ solving is an art. Yes, definitely. So how much
Yes, sir.
ever students, how much ever you're going to read the theory. So ultimately the exam is going to be of MCQ based. So you have to understand how to rule out the options and how to come to a final answer out of the 4 options. So that is very important. So since you have told about the MCQs, Dr. Dhawal, can you please tell how did you use the Q bank and also were the late night PYQ MCQ sessions were helpful? How did they help you to crack this exam?
So what I used to do, I used to start my study session from 10 a.m. in the morning. I used to wake up late, and then I would continue till 2 a.m. at the night. So what I did was I used to solve MCQs. I used to solve particular custom modules of Cerebellum by putting important tags. And I used to solve MCQs in my low efficiency period, like after lunch or after dinner, where I would not feel like studying much. And then the late night PYQ sessions helped a lot. Like after studying for whole day, and it gets repeatedly boring to study the whole day for the whole week, for the whole month. You are doing the same. You wake up at 10 a.m. You study. You have a lunch. You have snacks. You have dinner. Then you sleep. So the PYQ sessions really helped. It really helped to push a more. Like even for it took 1 hour to solve the PYQ session, but I think that was really helpful. The PYQ sessions covered all the MCQs from 2016 to 2023 of all the exams. I think NICT, FMGE, NEET, and it were very helpful, sir.
Great. That's so nice to hear, Dr. Dhaval, that the question bank and also the late night PYQs were also very much helpful. And I liked what did you do? That is, you were following one system like 10 in the morning to 2 in the night. So were you able to follow it religiously throughout your preparation?
No, sir. There were times
Oh.
where I could not study,
Hmm.
and then I saw a video of Praveen sir on dividing a day in compartments. Like even if
Yes.
you didn't study in the morning, there is afternoon compartment, there's evening, and there's night compartment. So you should not waste time on the morning. It's over. Then you have to move forward and utilize your other 3 compartments. And there were many of my days. And I used to take a break on Sunday evening. And from Sunday 5 p.m., I didn't study so that I could recharge for the next week.
Okay, okay. So you took strategic breaks basically so that you are not going to get burnt out by the
Yes.
preparation. Great. And you told that you have joined the ophthalmology in the AIIMS Raipur. So how were you able to manage the residency in ophthalmology and also to study? Just a few points.
Okay, sir, I was even the rank of NICT and along with the results, the seat results were published right on the day when the NEET postponed on 22nd June.
Okay.
So I was studying till then. And then I kept on continuing study. Then the last joining date of AIIMS was 31st of July. So I had to join here. There was no option for me.
Okay.
Then for 1 week, I joined my residency. So I didn't got the whole day as previously. And the exam was in 10 days. So I only got a few hours of night. So I used to come to my room. Then I studied from BTR. And the Zanam ma'am also took Choti Copy series. So I used to see that because I was tired from the duty. And there was late night PIQ sessions. And I think 4 to 5 questions, I think straight up came from last 10 days of question in NEET exam. And then I took a leave 5 days before the exam. Then I came home and then I gave the exam.
Great. With a stress-free, calm mind, you gave the exam and that has gave a great result. And may I know what was the session you have written the exam in the morning or evening?
Morning shift, sir.
Morning shift. Okay. Okay. And Dr. Dhawal, can you please tell something related to the how were you able to focus? Like you told that you have come from a private medical college, you have done MBBS, and also you got a 59,000 rank in the first attempt. So how did you got this hope, this confidence that yes, I can do it and I am going to do this in this attempt?
So I think a major part of it goes to Dr. Zainab ma'am. She has been a big inspiration for me right from start of my journey in the last year. And then the whole of the Cerebellum team were very motivating. There was a Monday motivating sessions of Apurva sir.
Motivation by Apur sir, yeah.
Apurva sir. Then there was Praveen Tripathi sir's motivation. There was Goga sir's motivation. And all of the faculty were very supporting, emotionally supporting, which a student needs during the preparation phase. It's very difficult.
Yes.
So I worked on a positive feedback cycle. So when I started my preparation, I was getting 110 corrects in my GTs. I used to give GTs every 2 weeks. So slowly, I used to aim for the next 10, from 110 to 120s. So I worked for it. I didn't thought of a long process. Like I didn't thought for getting 170 straight up in 1 or 2 months.
So you are, just to interrupt, you are trying to just improve slowly, bit by bit. So 10 marks in the each GT. So were you able to succeed in that, whatever you have planned?
No, sir, it was difficult. I
Yes.
succeeded till getting 140. But then after getting 140 corrects for I think next 2 to 3 months, I was only getting 140 corrects.
So it was static. The score was static. Yeah.
It was
So
stagnant.
how are you able to manage to increase it further?
I think, sir, I kept on studying without applying much energy to the ranks and to the number of corrects. I just wanted to see where I'm getting wrong. That's all, sir. I was prioritizing with which subject where I'm getting wrong, not on the number of corrects or on the rank I'm getting.
Great. So have you reviewed the GTs after the completion? So you have seen what were the mistakes and you have tried to write out those points in your notes.
Yes, sir. I used to review the GT on the same day. And I only used to write the points which were new to me and which many people knew if I got wrong. And no random points. So that I could concise and I could revise later.
Great. That's a very important point which Dr. Dhawal told students. So try to review the GTs on the same day. Don't try to do a one GT over 4 to 5 days and slowly forget about what were the mistakes. No, take a GT, complete it in one day, do the review. In the review also, try to see what are the questions which you do not know, not the ones which you know, reading all the explanation, that is going to be a time waster. Do review the questions which you are wrong. Try to see the explanations and write down any additional points in the notes. Yes, that's a very nice thing. And any more things like any faculty which you have, which is your favorite in your Cerebellum?
Sir, all the faculties I think are the best. After putting my story on the rank I got in AIIMS and in NEET, I think all my juniors and batchmates asked me from where did I study. Or to all the to all my juniors, there's no promotion. No one has told me to promote. But I am recommending BTR and Cerebellum as a whole plan to everyone. I think it's great, and it definitely deserves the praise.
Thank you so much, Dr. Dhawal. It gives us faculty enormous pleasure by listening to the success stories of our students, that our hard work has finally gave nice fruits, nice results for the students, for which we had also doing the hard work. And yes, it is your hard work also, which is very, very crucial for the success which you have attained. And you are also inspiration, you are example for all those students who are watching this session who got like something 30,000, 40,000, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I have seen many students who got even 1 lakh rank. Their rank improved to hundreds or 3 digits and also to 4 digits. Some of them also to two digits also. So just your hard work and your belief system is going to be very crucial in the rank which you are going to attain. Okay.
Yes.
And one more question which many students might be having. So you told that you are following the previous coaching institute notes. So how did you manage to match that with the lectures in the Cerebellum Academy?
So, sir, what I did was, Zena ma'am had taught us to prioritize, to triage the things, because content is not the problem. Your time is problem, and the brain is your time is limited, brain is limited. So what did I do was, we learned triage in surgery. There is a red color, there is yellow, green, and black. So what should you operate first? You operate the red color. So in red color, I used to put PTR, PYQs, and the TNDs of cerebellum. The yellow color, I would put quick revision and GTs. And then in in further, I would keep the notes which I previously studied. So if the cerebellum has a great, I think the main feature of cerebellum is the schedule. It's important to follow a schedule. It's like if you are swimming in an ocean and if you keep on following anything, you won't reach the shore ever. Cerebellum gives the schedule which you follow. You might complete your schedule on time. So if there are 5 days for pharmacology, so what did I do was I saw the BTR on the first day, then I saw GRG search videos, then did the PYQs. If there is a 1 day remaining or half a day remaining, I would look at my previous notes. If there's no time remaining, I won't see them. That was my rule. So if there are 5 days allotted to a subject, I would do the most important part of that subject. And if time permitted, I would do. But if there was no time, I would leave it.
Okay, great. So how did you manage FOMO, fear of missing out, by looking at the bulk of other notes, other content which is available?
No, sir, I didn't have any FOMO. I was very satisfied with BTR and cerebellum.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah,
that's
sir.
great.
Like
So that was nice talking with Dr. Dhawal. So I hope students also gain few important, valuable inputs from what Dr. Dhawal has to say. And also, please do remember that, yes, despite getting 10,000 of rank, 60,000 of rank, you can improve your score. All that you need is just to hope and believe yourself. And also, you have to have some kind of a motivation each and every day, which is Apur Mehra sir says that motivation is as important as doing a bathe every day. Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Dhawal. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. So heartiest congratulations once again. And we will have one short video regarding residency in ophthalmology in AIIMS Raipur, and I will post it in my YouTube channel also. So thank you so much,
Okay,
all the
sir.
dear students. I hope you got some
Thank you,
insights,
sir.
and many students might be asking any doubts in the chat section. So Dr. Dhawal, please take some time and try to answer those queries.
Definitely, sir. Definitely.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, students. That's it for in this video. I hope you got some valuable insights. So do have a confidence on yourself and be positive. You are going to get great ranks in the upcoming exams. All the very best. Bye-bye.